I would like to be excited about Friday, but once again, Saturday is up in the air. And what gets me is there were supposed to be agreements and things like that where this tomorrow shouldn't even be on the schedule. But of course, those were quickly forgotten with the company, whatever's hand held high and whatever. But like I said, that's real world stuff. Okay, Eve Miles pops on the Twitter and said she's had a talk with John Barrowman and said that if there was an offer on the table, they would be back for Torchwood in a heartbeat. She's basically said she talked things over with John and has no idea, probably how this hubbub all started. But apparently it's all done. Because her, Nyakamori, and I probably just butchered her name, sorry, have gone on and said, look, enough is enough, cut this out on Twitter. And of course, Eve is claiming that they have not approached her about a possible reboot. So maybe, like I said, I'm hoping they don't decide to do a brand new spinoff out of the gate, because I would rather see like something having to do with Sarah Jane Adventures brought back. And she's also claiming no one's approached her for a Torchwood reboot. So for now, we're going to have to sweep that under the rug. Like I said, it was all conjecture anyway, just based off the available thing, and we didn't have a whole lot. Now, I'm also hearing some strange, weird things about Big Finish and other things like that. But like I said, I want to make sure things are ironclad before we go into that. But, sorry about that. I was just looking. I get better lighting in this parking lot. I should just stick to this one anyway, because just like back in the olden days, things have gotten back to the point you can't get into the west lot. Save your life for a handicap spot now. And a lot of people go, maybe you should show up to work earlier. And I said, it's a good suggestion, but I start work at 6. And every morning I am in this lot, or I am pulling into this lot at 5:15. So how much more earlier do you want me to show up? So I don't get that. Also, I'm hearing some weird things. Like I said, we'll sit back and wait. Once again, I'm going to remind you, this is just at this point, all right? One thing I've heard is... Sorry about that. I thought I saw someone I knew going in over there. I wouldn't count on Peter Capaldi doing Big Finish. Now remember, the times change and opinions change and, feelings change. But from what I heard, he was not happy with how the show was being treated. There was no mentions of him being mistreated or anything like that from what I'm hearing. But he's not happy with how the BBC was treating Doctor Who as a show. And in some ways, we can all agree with that, because they seem to keep whittling down on it. And a lot of people are like, I don't mind if you knew, less episodes, as long as... Folks, when RTD was in charge originally, you were getting 13 episodes in a special every year. Every year. And at the same time, you were getting Torchwood every year. You were getting Sarah Jane Adventures at one point, along with all this together, every year. Yet now, the one main show is going to have 8. And a Christmas special. And people wonder why I'm just a wee bit upset about that. And of course, there's the quality versus quantity argument. And I'm like, as I told the guys online, there's an old saying here in this country, and I believe it was Benjamin Franklin. But to paraphrase it, anyone who gives up freedom for security deserves neither. And if you're going to just keep giving up episodes on the hope that the fewer the episodes, the better quality, folks, just because there's going to be fewer episodes does not mean they're going to be better or worse. One of the things about Doctor Who that a lot of people do seem to forget is going all the way back to the very first season of the new series. There have been good episodes, there's been mediocre episodes, there's been great episodes, and there's also been bad ones. Things that just didn't work out on the screen. And it just amazes me that people seem to think that if you concentrate it like orange juice, that somehow those episodes are going to be better. Now, I want to remind you, Chibnall did all the flux under COVID restrictions. Yet now that we're out from the COVID, umbrella, or at least for now, they're going to give you 8 new episodes a year and a Christmas special. And it's beginning to look like to me like I said, this is my opinion. They're going to give you the Christmas thing to forget about how many episodes you lost. Yay, we got Christmas back. Yay, yeah, and you also have lost 5 episodes since this thing began back into 2005. By the time we got to Jodie's era in 2017, around that area, in that neighborhood, we're down to 10. In Capaldi's, in the Capaldi era, you quietly lost 1. I don't even remember anyone even mentioning it until it was, finally someone goes, wait a minute, what? And then, so you went from 13 in a Christmas special, 12 in a Christmas special, 10 episodes in a New Year's Day special, and now you're going to get 8 episodes in a Christmas special. To quote George Carlin, someone is effing losing ground here. And like I said, that may have to do with what I said about Capaldi not liking the way they treat the show. And I'm hearing on and off here, I wouldn't count on Matt Smith doing Big Finish anytime either, from the words I'm hearing. Which doesn't surprise me. He's really busy right now between Game of Thrones and all that. Yet another prequel. And like I said, I just quit watching House of the Dragon like 2 episodes in, not even that. It was, oh look, it's Westeros. It's Westeros a couple hundred years ago. Oh look, they're all the fighting, fornicating, and stuff that went on in the main show. And I saw that plot line coming 100 miles away. Ugh. Well, yeah, I'm hearing that Matt wants to distance himself from the role of Doctor Who, which doesn't surprise me any, because he was trying to get out of the show before they even hit the 50th anniversary. Because he saw the big money off on the horizon. I shall go to the new world and maketh big money. And like I said, it's like, I'm glad anybody, strikes it lucky, and he did with big, Game of Thrones, so. But I wouldn't be too surprised to see Jodie Whittaker doing Big Finish, or hearing Jodie Whittaker do Big Finish. Yet everybody was criticizing her time on the show. They kept making up all these various facts that and I'm like, guys, I can show you dozens of photos from before they went to COVID restrictions, where she was out there meeting fans, talking to them, taking pictures with them, some cases videos with them. Show me that with Matt Smith, and there were no epidemics, pandemics, or anything like that going on outside of a convention. Bet you can't do it. Or in an event he wasn't paid to attend. Like I said, that's what I liked about Tenet. Tenet was out there with with fans. Peter Capaldi, like I said, I couldn't believe how many people were raving on Peter Capaldi when he went to the BBC and negotiated more off time for his lunch so he could go spend more time with the fans. And of course we have, I believe it was a couple occasions where fans were out at filming locations. Heck, one time I think it was Peter brought somebody a coffee because they'd been standing out in the cold that morning. And then, like I said, I have photos of a friend of mine, Steven. I think it was Caerphilly Castle, but I probably got the location wrong, where Peter came out, talked with him for a bit, took pictures with him. Like I said, Dave Tennant did that as well. But Eccleston, like I said, he was there and gone, and they were trying to keep everything secret at the time. Remember that? So I'm not going to... But like I said, I can show you pictures of Eccleston when he was... I think it was Macbeth. Before he started doing the convention circuit, he was coming out, talking with fans, hanging out with them before he went in for the production. Matter of fact, I have he was signing autographs, taking pictures letting people take pictures with him for free. No money expended. He did it for the fans. And I even have his autograph, thanks to an acquaintance of mine who went over there, and he had like not even 15 minutes till curtain call, till the first call. And he was out there, made sure everybody got a photo, everybody got an autograph who wanted one. And then he said, and when that was all done, then he finally went in. When people appreciate the people who have put them where they are, that's a class act. When they go that extra mile when they don't have to or they're not being paid to, that's a class act. So it means more than just the money to them. Well, folks, I have got to run inside because I'm at this entrance and I don't like going through admin in the morning. I just prefer to walk over to the other entrance. So, besides, I need the exercise anyway. So, it's kind of quiet in the comment box this morning. Not too many people there. But then again, it's a Friday morning, so... if I find out what's going on, there'll be an announcement probably on the community page, whether we're working or not. So for you folks who are the Saturday, come for that bonus episode, be sure to come on in. Well, take care, everyone. I got to run. Have a good day. Be kind, be calm, be safe, and we'll hopefully see you all in the future.